I think you're absolutely right. There are a lot of regulations from a financial perspective, but I think the biggest thing they can do is come up with that one-liner that explains to people what they do and the problem that they solve. So the next time they're there at the party, you don't just say, what do you do? I'm a financial planner, I'm a financial advisor. But instead you start with the problem and you say, you know, people want to retire early. I help you retire early so that you can enjoy your life. And it opens up that story gap. It opens up that loop for people to inquire more as to how you do it. You don't just say, I'm a financial planner, call me tomorrow. Because if you say I'm a financial planner at a cocktail party, people are going to go, oh yeah, that's interesting, and start talking about the weather. So you want to start the conversation with opening up that one line, and it doesn't matter if you own the business or if you don't own the business, is starting with, you know, their pain point. Like, you
I wanted to recommend another book called it's either Selling with a Purpose or Noble Selling. I can't remember what it's called, but the author is Lisa Earl McLeod, and she kind of parallels your thought, and she talks about how your purpose for what you sell, like you need to have a noble purpose. Like your purpose can't just be to like, oh, make money, right? So I don't remember the exact analogy, but she talked about how there was one person who's a realtor that's highly successful, and they didn't say like, I sell houses, or, you know, I make a lot of money in real estate. Their tagline or their one-liner, whatever they were talking about was, hi, my name's Jane Doe with Keller Williams Realty, and I bring people home. Right. That was her tagline, right? So, you know, when you think of the word home, that's got a lot of, you know, emotional connotations to it. You know, I mean, that's not necessarily good for everybody, but, you know, most people have a good feeling when they hear the word home and what that means. But I just wanted to throw that out maybe as a parallel thought, or is that kind of along?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So you're selling an emotion. You're not selling a benefit. You know, you're not saying I sell houses, let me sell your house. You're selling an emotion, and that would appeal a lot more with people. So yeah, absolutely. And there's so many great books right now out there in terms of just listening to a podcast, and I cannot remember the book. The book I have to look it back, Shane, and I'll send you the link. But you know, from a sales perspective, everybody is a salesperson, whether you own your own business or you work for somebody. So getting really grounded in the values of the company and being able to say the 5 values that the company stands for would be a huge advantage to business owners who have employees, because you're turning all of your employees into a sales force. But having that one-liner for a company is gonna make you get everybody on the same page. So if you have a big company, let's say it's a big finance company, or in your case, the real estate agent, we get you home. That needs to be a little bit longer as to like why you need to get home. That's the end result. But I think the opening is your house is where you find peace and quiet. It's really hard to get peace and quiet in the marketplace these days because everybody's so busy. We help you find the perfect home where you can, you know, you can rest at the end of the day. So it's just a little bit longer sentence that elaborates the problem and the solution and how you can help them. But having that one-liner for a company, I think, is going to be critical to get everybody on the same page.